this is Tom with BiltBest Replacement Parts, a division of Rivertown Windows, and I'm here to show you today how to replace your operator on your casement window. First thing you want to do is make sure you've got the correct operator. If the knob is pointing toward you and the little gear is on the right side, you've got a right-hand operator. If this gear is on this side of this knob, you've got a left hand. So make sure you've got the correct one before you start. So this is how you're going to replace it. First thing you have to do is remove the window screen. Second thing you have to do is remove the handle and the cover. The handle has a small set screw on the bottom side. You have to loosen that set screw and pull the handle off. Like that. The cover comes off just by reaching your hand underneath it and popping it upward. That's how the cover comes off. Then you want to crank the window open as far open as you can get it. So unlock your window, crank your window open as far as you can get it open. Now most of your crank mechanism or your operator is exposed. This piece right here covers the screws. This is what we call the sill stop. We're going to pry that sill stop off, and that'll expose all the components that you need to fix. So the first thing I usually do is grab that sill stop and gently rock it back and forth to break the glue seam between your vertical and your horizontal piece. In some cases you may need to get like a utility knife and actually cut some of the paint along there to get it to break loose. Now after you got it broke loose, you have to pry this piece off and then pry it straight up. Now this piece is secured to this window from the underneath side with staples. So you got to go straight up with it until you get it completely off the staples. See the staples that are exposed? Now what you have to do is break them staples off. I do that usually by bending them back and forth until they break. After rocking the staples back and forth and breaking them off, you should have no staples sticking up as shown here. After you get them broken off, you might want to blow some of the dust and dirt away. Like that. Now you've exposed your operator. So the next thing to do is detach your arms. This arm here, you just put a screwdriver in that little clip and push it back, and it detaches off of that post. If it doesn't want to lift off, you can stick a screwdriver underneath it and gently pry it. And then if you look on your window, there's a spot on the track on your window that has a little arrow. That's where the arm with the roller on it detaches. So now your operator is completely free from the window. So then you take a Phillips screwdriver, and there's 4 screws attaching this. There's your old operator, your broken one, and the new one will fit right in place. After securing it, then you have to reattach your arms. So these arms, they'll move freely, so you pull your window sash in. There's a divot or a detent there. That roller will snap into it. You can push it out. Then you have to crank your operator here to get your elbow on your linkage to go back to your bracket. Snap it on, take your screwdriver, gently press it on there, and you can crank the window closed. That's how you replace the operator. Now you have to put the sill stop back on. So you put it back in position, and you gently tap it down. And then I take a finish nail, and you drive a finish nail in this screen groove, one on each side, about an inch from the end. Drive that finish nail in, and whenever you put your screen back in, it'll cover it up. After you get that done, you snap your operator cover back on, put your handle back on, retighten your set screw, and you've completed the operator change.